Hey guys, it's Jess. Disclosure, I am sick. I am also on my period. I am not feeling great. Okay, so I'm going to be doing a lot of stuttering and maybe a little bit of slurring. During this time of year, I guess we all like to make resolutions because that's just what we do, which is great. But I feel like a lot of people end up not resolving their resolution. Does that make sense? I think a lot of people make resolutions that are unattainable because they want to see what they're capable of achieving, which is fine. It's always great to reach higher than what you think you can do because oftentimes you'll surprise yourself. But I think the main reason people don't keep the resolutions is not necessarily that the bar is set too high, but their expectations are way too high. For the last few years, my New Year's resolution has just been to be a better version of the person that I was the year before. When I first started making that resolution, it was because I had managed to keep the resolution that I had made the year before, and I didn't want to set my bar so high every year because it felt really nice to achieve that resolution. My advice to most people is if you're going to make a resolution, make it broader than what you're currently making it. So, example, let's say your New Year's resolution is to lose weight. Now, the thing that I feel most people do wrong is say things like, I'm gonna lose 30 pounds this year. Now, that number goal isn't necessarily the problem. If you need to or want to or have to lose that much weight, that's absolutely fine. There's people that have to lose way more, people have to lose way less. That's your target, whatever. That's not the issue. The issue is saying specifically the amount of weight you want to lose. And what ends up happening is if you do something that hinders or maybe puts you back so that your resolution takes longer to achieve, you're more likely to quit sooner. That's why there's always that joke like, oh my God, it's almost January. Can't wait to hear about everyone going to the gym. And then in February, just none of those posts. But most of the people that I know don't consistently go to the gym unless they're actually martial artists, which is weird. Why do only my martial artist friends consistently go to the gym? So by broadening the thought from saying I want to lose X amount of pounds to just saying I want to live a healthier lifestyle, you can basically get where you're going, and it's almost fail-proof. Let me tell you why. If I were to say I want to lose 30 pounds, let's say I go to a party. Parties, for the most part, I don't want to hear, oh my God, I know. But for the most part, most parties have pretty much junk food. Junk food is cheap, it's accessible. So what ends up happening is, let's say you go to this party, you end up eating some cake. You were doing great. Let's say all January, you were going to the gym 3 or 4 times a week like you said you were going to. You're eating healthy, you're not getting takeout as often, and you go to this party and now you're feeling guilty. You're feeling guilty because you went out, you went against your diet. Let's say maybe because your body isn't used to eating a certain way anymore. Now you went to the party, you had that cake or that food or whatever, you're feeling kind of sluggish. Now you're feeling guilty, you don't go to the gym the next day, whatever. You go, you know what, forget it. I already ruined it, forget it. Just forget it, I'm just gonna quit it. I knew I couldn't do this, blah, 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 whatever. Changing your lifestyle, you could easily go, you know what, it's fine. I had a little cake, I had some chips, whatever. But it's okay because tomorrow I'm still gonna go to the gym, or the day after tomorrow I'm still gonna go to the gym, or it's fine, it's one meal, not a big deal. Your overall goal is to just live a healthier lifestyle. You're going to exercise, you're going to eat right, and you're gonna sometimes mess up. If you tell yourself you're hell-bent on losing a very specific amount of weight in a very specific time period, which is by the end of the year, what you'll end up doing is feeling discouraged and maybe not setting a resolution the next year, or setting another resolution and then going about it the same way the year after. So by keeping your resolution broad, even if you lose 5 pounds the entire year, you still made those changes that allowed you to lose that weight, to feel healthier, because we all know it's not always about the weight, it's honestly about how you feel. And the next year you're more likely to keep your resolution because you so easily kept it the year before. Next year, if I keep my resolution, I will share it. I'm gonna make it a little bit more broad than I'm gonna be a better person than I was the year before. You should always, everyone should actively be trying to be a better person than they were the year before. So I don't necessarily want that to be my only goal. I'm gonna add a few more spice it up a little bit, give it a little resolution salsa. I'm going to keep it broad though. That's what I know. High five. Keep your resolutions short, keep them broad. Don't beat yourself up. If you do want to set a very specific goal, try to stay on track. One bad day doesn't mean a bad year. And do your thing. Do your thing. If you guys have not done so already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down here. Not this subscribe button. Annotations are no longer available on YouTube, but the one below that is embedded into the YouTube website. Go ahead and give that one a click. Right next to that button is a little notification bell, so you know I'm gonna holler at you. And if you like what you saw, don't forget to hit that like button, give it a tap on the tush, and I will see you guys all the way around. Okay, I'm sorry. And I'll see you guys somewhere out there in the world or in my next video.
It's time to jump up in the air. Jump, don't be scared. Jump in your